Hi, Big Tractor Power fans. This video comes to you from a cornfield located in southeastern Illinois, where a 502 engine horsepower Challenger 560C combine equipped with a 350 bushel grain tank is harvesting the crop. With a 27-foot wide Geringoff North Star 16-row 20-inch spaced corn head. In this presentation, I would like to share with you the production history, specifications, and original price tag of this combine, as well as taking viewers for a ride in the combine's cab to visit with the farmer. But first, let's head out to the field so that you can see and hear all this harvesting action. Agco introduced the Challenger 560C as well as the Massey Ferguson 9560 combine on August 22, 2012. They were manufactured in Heston, Kansas through model year 2014. The 560C is a Class 8 combine equipped with a 9.8 liter, 598 cubic inch Agco Power 98 ATI 7-cylinder engine rated at 502 horsepower. There is also a similarly equipped Class 7 Model 540C that was rated at 426 horsepower. The 500C combines are fitted with a 230-gallon diesel fuel tank and feature a 2-speed hydrostatic transmission that allows them to travel up to 22.5 miles per hour in transport. They have a 55.4-inch wide feeder house. Threshing is accomplished with a 31.5-inch diameter, 140-inch long axle-style single rotor. The machines have a total cleaning area of 9,455 square inches. The 560C has a 350 bushel grain tank that empties at 4 bushels per second through a standard 24-foot, 3-inch long unloading auger. Customers could order an optional 27-foot 3-inch long unloading auger for an additional $1,109. This combine weighs in at 41,600 pounds. When the Challenger 560C was new, according to Agco's Challenger website, it had a base list price of $364,250. from the cab. And see all the instrumentation is over here to the right. And then we've got a good view of the corn pouring in behind the operating station. So Challenger combines are something that you just don't see every day, and it's really exciting to see this. How have you liked running this one?
It's been a really good combine. A lot of horsepower, quiet Sisu engine, really like it. Fuel efficient, very fuel efficient engine. It's really treated us well this year. Only one or two breakdowns on the season. Just minor little things stopping the combine, but really enjoy this Challenger. It's been good to us the past few years.
And what type of corn head are you running on there?
Running a Geringoff North Star corn head. It's a 16-row corn head on 20-inch rows. We've been on 20-inch rows for about 10 years now. Really like it, and really like this folding corn head. Haven't had to put a lot of work into this either. Got it our first year, put new gathering chains on it, and it's really been a nice corn head.
Well, imagine having the folding head. It makes it easy to get from field to field. Just fold up, go, and pull right in and start over. Yes,
it's not a full fold over like a 12-row 30 would be, but yeah, it folds over really nice. Move field easy. One less person it takes to get up and down the road with.
Well, we can see we're coming up here to the headland, and we'll see all those rows. Doing a really nice job picking the ears off. What speed are you running at with this setup?
I'm not the normal combine operator, so I'm running 4.5, 4, somewhere in there.
That's a pretty good clip.
The variable speed header going, and it really eats it up well. We could push it a little more, but just what we got going on today, it's nothing too pressing. So. Make sure the trucks can keep up with a short drive to the terminal. And
so what kind of acreage does the farm shoot for per day if everything's going well?
Everything going well. We started at 9 o'clock 2 days ago, and ran pretty hard and we're hauling to the elevator too, so trucks kind of slow us down a little bit sometimes, but we could get 80-90 acres a day usually if the trucks can keep up and we're close, which we usually don't start too early, having to unload everything from the night before and dues and different things. But yeah, it'll eat the corn out.
Well, we can see the Versatile 400 here on the 1185 Kilbros grain cart, and combine does a nice job unloading. Your farm has a great history with Ellis-Chalmers, and Challenger was an Agco product. Yep. Is that what made you choose to go with the Challenger? Or?
The Challenger wasn't our first choice. It was just one of our dealers had it. Coons Equipment had it, and our 9540 Massey that we were running previous to this combine was worn out, needed some work, and this combine came from Iowa. And they had it in on the shop floor, and we looked at it and thought, let's give the yellow a try, and really liked it since. And we always ran gleaners beforehand, and the A-Series gleaner was probably our favorite. Then the faceplate on these the Gleaner A series, the Challenger series like this, and the Massey 9540, they're all the same faceplate. So we wanted to stay with that so we didn't have to change heads. And but really enjoy this combine.
So one of the nice features on Agco combines is the clean out. How does that work, and how does it help you out as far as maintenance goes and keeping the combine running well?
Throughout the week, throughout the day, excuse me, you'll hear a loud noise, a loud blowout, and with the radiator and coolers and everything up there being a V and it has a fan that reverses every so often, it blows all the chaff and everything that sucks up on top of that radiator shroud screen type thing. It'll blow it out every now and again, and does a really good job keeping the radiator clean. We haven't had to clean it yet this year, just because you look at it every morning. It's like you don't have to spray it, blow it out. And same with the air filter. It stays clean, way better than our A85 did. The older series of this model of combine. It seemed like when you're cutting tough, dusty beans, you'd have to stop once or twice a day. And then with this combine, you can get away with blowing it out once every 2 to 3 days if you're in dusty beans. It just really keeps the radiator clean, and does a good job. It scares you, but it's a very nice feature.
Oh, just a little bit of rumble, but it's nice for efficiency of keep on running, and also for keeping the engine cooler cleaner. Agco combines like the Challenger have a unique feature where there's a door that swings out that protects all the mechanism of the unloading auger. Nice feature.
Very nice feature. You know, it's kind of, the auger's set up more like a grain cart. You know, it swings and then it catches together on the gears. But the door is nice. That way, if you ever get caught in the rain or get caught anywhere, you know, in any type of weather, that keeps everything closed up, keeps the moisture from getting in to your auger and everything, and just keeps everything nice and clean. Looks good. Keeps everything looks really nice out there. Yeah. So one of my favorite things on this combine is being able to open up all the side compartments and change concaves, change oil and everything pretty well from a ladder on the side of the ground or standing on the tire. So to access the grain tank and to your hydraulic system, your engine compartment, your radiator, and pretty well anything you need to get to right here. And this comes off and also works well on the side. I'll show you a couple other things on the side to where this ladder comes in handy for. So one of my favorite things on this combine is you slide this out, you can lay your ladder right there and more or less get to where you can stand on the tire, change your oil filter, change pretty well everything you need. Your air filter right here, easy to get on and off. And another thing, that ladder, you can move it around here, sit it right here if you need to tighten up your auger chains. Pretty simple auger system right there. Is just chain driven and a couple shear bolts, and they're always staying in really good. Just an overall pretty simple machine and very good accessibility.
Well, it's neat to see the clean grain return here and all the components and the engine. That's all the stuff that we can't see when it's going back and forth.
And another serviceability part on this that I really like is changing your concaves. It's super easy to change concaves. They're about this long by this wide. Two guys can have them in and out, both sides, 6 on each side, in and out. 20, so 30 minutes.
For our viewers that may not be as familiar with the combine, what do the concaves use?
So for wheat, we grow 300 acres of wheat usually every year. So we'll run a really small wire, all 6 on both sides, small wire. But like right now we're in corn, and during the corn and bean season, like this morning, we switched over to corn, coming from beans last night, in 20 minutes easily. By the time we're fueling up and we can get it changed, no problem. But in the fall season, usually run 3 round bars. They're pretty big around for capacity for the corn. But on your left side, they'll have the round bars, and then on the right side, we'll have the mid wire, mild wire is what I call them. They're about 3/8 wire, 1/4 inch wire that go through there. While the small wire that we run for wheat is more of a 1/16 and an 1/8 inch wire that are really close together and cleans wheat, cleans beans, everything well.
And that is basically where the rotor spins around and the grain falls through the wire.
Yep.
And it keeps all the trash flowing out the back.
Yes, thrash as well. Yep. And we'll change those. Say we have a big run of corn going, we'll change to put more round bars in. But most of the time, like this year, where the corn's been dry and the beans have been dry at the same time, we just kind of set it for a middle ground, and works well.
I hope that you've enjoyed spending some time out in the field and up in the cab with this Challenger 560C combine harvesting corn. I would like to hear in the comment section below this video if you use Challenger combines on your farm. Tell me about the model that you run and the crops that you harvest with it. If you've appreciated this presentation, I hope you'll consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there's over 3,000 videos of farm machines in action. As always, thank you for watching.